Hello my friends, I hope you are well. Today's topic is really exciting. I made a visual question answering app and specifically that's a financial app. Actually I made it with Gradio and we will see in a minute how it works. First of all, I want to introduce you this repository. This is my repository in GitHub related to this topic. You can find both collab file and Python file, that's Py, and you have access to README file. I explain everything in detail. Okay, back to collab. I try to actually execute this code in collab because I have collab in pro version, and you need to access enough RAM, GPU, and disk memory. That's important. So be sure you have enough uh, GPU, RAM, and you can use a pro version of the Colab, and that can help you to execute this code more easily. Okay, first of all, I try to use Salesforce Leap model. It's a simple model, and I just try to install transformers, pillow, requests as a requirements. And this is the picture I tried to use it. Actually, this app tried to interact with these pictures. So the goal is import some financial charts and ask questions about these charts. This is exciting, yeah? Okay, but I found out that this model cannot work for me very good because I asked this model describe the image in detail with all informations in 100 words and the answer output was just multicolored line. So I understand that it's not a good model for me. However, it works, but it's not perform very good and it's not exciting for me at least. Okay, so this is the reason I started to use mini CPM Llama 3 V2.5 a trend model in Hugging Face. For this, we need to install some requirements, and these requirements are just exactly based on documentation for mini CPM Llama 3 model. And actually, I try to revise a little this code. So I just checked the version of the transformers here. After that, I just change a little code. It means that it's not exactly the same of the code you can find in the documentation. And I want to check this image. Find C. What is this image? If you check, this is the image we wanna check it. You can see there are some information about total pledge, received actual, fiscal year, annual, a lot of information about this line graphs. Okay, and another image I like to see that it's this image, this line graph about FI cover. Both are about living expenses, independent income. Okay, so we try to check these two images. Okay, and the model works very good. Let me explain this model. This model use torch, peel for image, transformers. We can use auto model and auto tokenizer. We actually here call our model on CUDA, and we try to eval our model, train our model. Here we just import our image and ask our question. We define roles and content, and finally we actually ask the questions and we receive a very well structured answer. But always we can, it's better to see everything in UI format in the user interface. So it's the reason we made our Gradio app. So don't worry about the codes. I upload all of these codes on my GitHub and you have access to all these codes. So to use Gradio, we install Gradio. It doesn't matter which version of the Gradio. After that, we made this app. The most important part is this function, generate response. we have image and question. It means that the app asks us about image and question. You can import an image from, for example, your computer, and then you can ask a question about this image. And then in iFace, create a Gradio interface. Actually, we can ask, actually, we can see the title of the app and its description about the app. And we launch, and it's better to put the bot through. Maybe we have some error and we can check it. Okay. Actually, the app works perfectly. I check it and I just import this picture and I ask, please describe the image in distance. You can see how much information I can receive based on this image. It is really unbelievable. It's great. One image, a lot of information, a lot of reliable information. Okay, let's check it again. Okay, let's run it again. So I just again want to repeat, this is important to check your system RAM, GPU RAM, and disk. This is really important. And you need pro version of the collab. So this is important to check our requirements because some of you maybe receive some error related to runtime, memory. So this is important. Okay, this is our usual, this is our user interface, visual question answering, input an image and question related to image to receive a response. Okay, in my case, I want to use, for example, this image. Okay, this is our image and I need information about that. So please describe image in detail. Okay, processing is started. This is really one of my favorite apps. You can actually have a question answering with the image. Maybe you have some very complicated image chart and you need to provide some reports for your managers. You can check how much information is extracted from this model. The image is graphical representation of the annual pledge and received amounts for the St. Thomas Aquinas parish. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Over 6 years and a lot of information. This is really great, yeah. So this is the way we can interact with different image. The link, you know that the links are actually valid for 72 hours. I think that in yeah, in Gradio, but it's great. And thanks to Llama 3 model and thanks to Gradio, we can make some powerful apps like that, and that can be really great for financial reports, totally free, totally open source, and I'm really excited about this kinds of app, and I hope you enjoy this topic. Thank you so much.